Do you still use paper to manage your meeting rooms? Let me use a simple Google form and Google spreadsheet to teach you how to make an online meeting room reservation system. Not only can you save paper, you can also keep track of the status of your meeting rooms. And additional review of the application function. If you want to know how to use Google Forms and Google Spreadsheets to create this simple system, please subscribe to my channel and follow my upcoming videos. If you want to make a simple reservation system, you have to create a Google form first. So let's take a look at what my form is about. First of all, you need to make sure that your customers know that this is a form for collecting meeting room information. Then the first point I would like to make is to provide a link to show the schedule of the meeting room. Make it easier for them to know how long they can book and which unused meeting rooms they can choose from. Let's say I want to borrow room A on the afternoon of July 8th today. Then we can clearly see from this schedule that room A has been booked. Then I can choose to book the morning instead. Or see if room B or room C can be booked in the afternoon. Okay, then we can see that room B or room C can be booked on July 8th. So back to my second note is to explain that this is a simple reservation system. Therefore, it does not provide customers with the function of modification and cancellation. If your customers want to modify or cancel their application after booking a meeting room today, they must contact us to correct the original reservation information. For example, let's say this, Alan, who booked room A on July 7th, he wants to change it to July 15th. Then his reservation was changed to July 15th. Let's say Jack. He wants to move the July 8th meeting from the afternoon to the morning. You can edit the content here. I helped him move from the afternoon meeting to the morning. If the customer wants to cancel his appointment today, then I can do a reject here. Then his reservation information is gone. I can also delete it to cancel the information. Then the room A will be completely unbooked. Okay, let's go back to the form. After explaining both instructions to the customer, our first one, of course, is to collect the email addresses of our customers. That is, if there is any unexpected situation in the meeting room, like when the air conditioner is broken and the meeting room is temporarily closed, then we'll have to tell the customers to help them change the meeting room. So in addition to collecting customers' emails, of course, we're going to collect customers' names and phone numbers. Let's say I'm going to book room A on July 15th from 8 o'clock a.m. to 11 o'clock a.m. Enter the reason for reserving a meeting room. That's what happened to Emily when she booked the meeting room on July 15th. Then we see that her reason for making a reservation is reasonable. So we approved her reservation. So Emily's July 15th appointment is shown on the schedule. After browsing through all contents, I'm going to teach you how to make it step by step. The name I just mentioned. Then make a short answer. And it's a required option. The next step is to collect the customer's phone number. The same as a short answer, which is also required here. Then there is the meeting room that needs to be chosen. This is a multiple choice question. The same is a required answer. Okay, and then it's a date to be reserved. The system will determine that this is a dating survey and help us to set it up. This is also set as a required answer. So the point of this form is here. To make a booking time, be sure to select the checkbox grid. I'll tell you later why you can't set up a multiple choice question. Not checkboxes. It is also not multiple choice grid. It has to be checkbox grid. I divide it by hours here. You can set the time period according to your needs. That's where the customer is given a checkbox. If you set it required here, it means that every box must be checked. As a result, these checkboxes are set as optional rather than required. After you set it up like this, the table will separate each time zone automatically. So if you're making the question a multiple choice or a checkbox, it will squeeze all the answers into one cell. That would be more inconvenient for us to set up later. Because we have to review the reasons for the client's appointment. So we have to know the customer's reason for making an appointment, to avoid them booking a meeting room to do something that is clearly inappropriate. I also chose a short answer to that. Then set it as a required answer. Your form is almost finished here. After we created the form, let's click on the file. And the name of the file is already set. We didn't ask for a mailbox on the setup. It's because we're going to set it up here. Let the system collect it automatically. Allow customers to review the information they have filled out. You don't need to change the other settings. Next, we are going to turn on notifications, so we can review the application reason immediately after a customer submits the form. Before we bind the Google spreadsheet, let's turn this form on first. Now we can publish this form. You can get the link to this form here. Then you can shorten the URL. And when customers have the need to book a meeting room, you can provide this URL of this form to them. Then let's bind the Google spreadsheet. This table will be designed automatically by the system. Let's test the form to see if it's really linked, also for subsequent operations. So let's make up some information. Here's some customers' reservation information. That's because our system has a review function. So we're going to add a review column here. The system will automatically determine it is the same form. Then we can do a drop-down menu here. So we don't have to type the same thing every time. Then you can also make some color differences here. Okay, so we'll just go through some of the data at random. This is the end of the form making tutorial. The next video will teach you how to use Google Sheets to create a linked meeting room schedule. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications.